Here it comes. Embrace it. Hi. Oh, it has no collision. Alright, never mind. Trains have no collision. That means you could run them through walls. Cool. Disappointing. Oh well, that's the sort of achievement that if I really want to get 100%, I'll figure out a way to use a, like, sharing account or something? Or is this on Game Pass? I can't remember. If it's on Game Pass, then I might be able to load up a session there, load up a session in Steam, have two running at the same time, and then start a little multiplayer game with myself in order to run myself over. I'll just need to look up about how other people might have got the achievement otherwise. Okay, let's just bring the railway up this way. I'm not actually going to use it. Oh, I should also run power along here. Because this railway is not connected to a station, it's not going to... The track is not going to be powered. And I just want to get 5 kilometers or something placed. Which is quite a lot. Oh, there's my Explorer as well. At least I know that things don't have collision, so if I was to run a train along here, it wouldn't matter that it's going to be crossing paths with a ton of other stuff. It would just go straight through the conveyor belts, and it wouldn't matter. Let's just go this way, why not? I should definitely be putting foundations down to make it cleaner. And then we just go this way. I don't know how much further I need to go. Yeah, let's actually do, like... Oh no, that didn't really work very well, that's right. Yeah, it kind of didn't work properly, did it? Okay, no, that's fine. So I probably want to go over this, right? We do... vertical. Can we do this? Or is that too high? Nope, it can go up. I have no idea where I'm taking this, by the way, in case you were wondering. I don't know where this is going. Just a scenic route, basically. I didn't mean to hook that up on there, but are we just circling back now? Well, I've no idea how much more track I need to lay. Steam. Will it have updated? Maybe. I'm close in terms of pipelines, actually. I'm about halfway there on railway. Rude. Okay. I also need 26 more hard drives. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to do a lot more exploration. And apparently run a lot more railroad. I think I'm only about halfway there on what I need to place. I also need to place a lot more pipelines, which is more easily done at least. And we also need a lot more hard drives, but here's one, so you can scan that. We've got 20 Mercerspheres, and I need another bunch more. I don't know exactly how many. So we're going to have to do a lot more exploration even after we finish this. But, let's finish this, because I think we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And we're making too many, which is fine. And then we're just going to have a lot of stuff to send through to the Awesome Sink, I think. What's the betting there's some hidden phase 6 afterwards? Bang. Seal. Kiss from a rose. Cool.
Unsurprisingly, here's another presentation.
All right.
But don't worry.
Final
I've
presentation.
improved it. This last delivery will be the most important action you have ever taken. Perhaps you want to take a moment to contemplate the gravity of your achievements. Alright, that's enough. This is the end of
That's
the
enough.
Save the Day program. All you need to do is wait for the automated Phase 5 construction to complete. Simply throw the lever and further instructions will be supplied when relevant.
I'm expecting it's going to explode or something. Send. I can only assume that something is going to, like, yeah, explode or... Well, we've got the achievement anyway. Phase 5 and finish the game, it says. Wait for it. Boom. Up it goes. And we'll see what it looks like. Fairly sure it's going to be like a spaceship or something. Like a colony ship?
Completed. Return to the space elevator after the resources have been processed and added to project assembly. Launch can then be initiated from there.
Yeah, launch.
While waiting, please do not break anything. Solve any issues immediately and efficiently. Ensure your power network is stable. Perhaps it is best if you do not touch anything at all. And stay close to the space elevator. This will only take a moment.
It's either going to blast off and disappear, or it's going to explode. Is it finished? I feel it's finished and it's not really doing anything. Oh, here we go. Launch. Check oil. Heat seats. Wipe windows. Okay, current instruction. Check oil. Oil checked. Set fuel injection level to 5. Okay, it's kind of... Can you follow instructions? Activate bus B1. Set left stabilizer to 9. Right stabilizer to 4. Okay. Gyroscopic balancer on. X on. I don't know what happens if you do something wrong, and I don't want to find out. Why? Z. Finalizing preparations. Okay. Turning black. Preparations complete. Launch project assembly. Moment of truth. Pull the lever. Gronk. Now what? Let's get a bit of distance, shall we? In fact, let's go up here.
Initiating project assembly. Assembly. Attaching cargo to main body.
Yep, something's happening. Spinning. It's probably a big cargo ship that's then going to launch off, right?
Leveling inner and outer rings.
Someone took a lot of time on this animation, so I'm going to appreciate it as best I can.
Propulsion to main body.
Net propulsion, there we go.
Fuel lines connected. Attaching control center to main body. Running systems check. All systems online.
I wish we could be
Releasing
closer.
propulsion cage.
I think this is probably my best vantage point, though. Otherwise, I'd have to look at it from much further away.
Running
I guess this is where you
checks
want to
and
get to the
calculating
highest
flight
point in the map, otherwise.
path. Locking in cargo.
Should have just built myself an observation platform.
Launch in T-minus 10.
Ooh, 9.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
And off it goes. going into a wormhole or something, presumably? Fireworks, apparently? Not sure what that's all about. Oh no, that's to like open the wormhole. Yep. There we go. And off it goes. Zoom. Blasting off again. And I guess that's it. We saved the day, everyone. Yep, almost got run over by my drone. Does that count as being hit by a vehicle? Then it resets. Do we get another objective now?
Connection with QAR-437 nucleus established and stable. Dispersion initiated. Reinstancing master nucleus to QAR-436 Akicha, B1. Hello, this is Ada, your new local instance of Ada. On behalf of Ada, myself, and all of FICS-it, I want to congratulate you on saving the day. Every single kitten and puppy would thank you if they could. You have proven yourself to be a worthwhile and productive member of the human race, and have contributed something to this universe that will forever change it. Thanks to your achievements, the next generation of pioneers can now take to the stars and construct, automate, explore and exploit, alongside me. Additionally, you have been promoted to local production manager, effective immediately.
Yay?
Your duties to project assembly may be complete, but your duties to FICS-it remain. With your help, FICS-it continues to make the universe a better place. Stay efficient. Stay with FICS-it.
Alright. And that means what exactly? Oh, now we get the credits. Oh, that's fair. Oh, it lets you still play the game while you've got the credits. That's great. I love that. Because so many games, they don't let you skip the credits or anything, and I assume that I can't skip the credits here either. Maybe if I press escape or something, but I'm fine with having the credits roll. They deserve their credits. But I am very appreciative that you can still, like, move around and interact. You can still play the game while it's doing that. That's fun. I wonder if the space elevator lets you do anything else. They should, like, continue to let you build more ships. Would be funny. Oh, MAM research. We'll check that after the credits have rolled. I feel that it's not going to be too long. It's a pretty small team, I think. You've got publishing. Yeah, HR and finance just had their credits. You know, console ports. Wait, this is on console? That'd be kind of fun on console, actually. That could work. Doesn't have a... Well, the inventory will be a bit annoying, actually. Inventory management is always the worst thing with console ports for RPGs and stuff. You never want to be having to deal with too many stacks of stuff. External quality assurance. QLOC. That's a lot of people working for QA. Alright. And Frog Song Development. English proofreading. Well, yeah, they did a pretty good job. I didn't really notice any issues. Translators, reviewers. You know, getting this into like Chinese or Japanese, like any character-based language, yes, Korean as well. That would be tough. It's a lot of work, that's for sure. Then Lionbridge games as well, okay. Dev babies, that's always funny. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 dev babies. People born while they were making... I mean, it did take like, what, 8 years or something? You'll be playing for 4 hours. I've been playing for a lot more than that. All our alpha and beta testers as well. Nice. Well, I didn't get involved in it early enough for that. I wanted to wait until it was released. Arnold Schwarzenegger, apparently. Okay. Early access community translators, nice. Yeah. Sort of thing that if I had a lot more time, it would be kind of cool to get involved with something like that. English Shakespearean. Brilliant. Is that actually a thing? Can I select that? I didn't even think to check. A lot of, yeah, community translation efforts from early access. I do appreciate they do shout that out. Not that it matters so much now that the game's fully released, but it's nice that they still threw it in there. I feel there could be some music playing though. Like we got some jaunty music when the ship was actually leaving. Need some credit music. Not just the world ambience. Powered by Wise and Unreal Engine. Copy state. And now we resume our normal programming. So if we interact with this, what does it say? Finished. Pioneer purpose concluded. We no longer have a purpose, chat. We're all done. What is my purpose? You have no purpose. I mean, we can still make stuff for the sake of it, right? And we're going to keep sinking things. So we've got all of these. Let's go stuff these into the sink and see how much they give me. I can only assume we're going to get a decent bump. We're also getting regular infusions of uranium. See how much this jumps. The points, I think, basically keep going up exponentially. Well, we have a lot of things we can feed into it. Because we can just... Oh, okay, that jumped a lot. Oh, now it's the project parts going in. Yeah, we've gone through the other stuff. Okay, yeah, those are worth a fair bit. I mean, they're also going in at a much faster rate than what we actually produce them, but... yeah, they're worth quite a bit. That's gonna jump. It'll show how much it was worth. Well, we're only 10% of the way there to get the... we've got 15 coupons now. So it's 116 total, I think. So we're only 10% of the way there. We're going to need a lot more stuff going into the sink. That's going to take a long time, and that is not something that I'm going to continue to stream. I think we've done this game. We have finished the story. I'm not that worried about doing the all achievements actually on stream. Oh yeah, I was going to climb to the top of the world, that's right. I mean, it doesn't really matter where I do that from, does it? We just need to have a lot of concrete and iron plates in storage, which we do currently, and cable. How high can it be? Probably quite. Let's go from here, go from the archway. So we've already got a power line on the top of it. Oh, but not this close. We'll have to work our way up and around again, probably. So spiral our way up. Make a stairway to the skies. Here we go. So build mode vertical. From here, we can go up 10. So it's 40 meters at a time we can go up. And we can keep putting power lines each time. I should have done this before I finished the game, because this would have been a good way to actually watch the ending, probably. I don't know if there is actually a tall part of the map that makes this easier, or that you're supposed to go to for this achievement, but this works.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
It's very far down. Oops. Are we there yet? How high did you guys make the skybox?
A few minutes later.
Come on, guys. Surely. Surely we're almost there. This is absurd. How many people have got this achievement? It's one of those ones that's not difficult, it's just tedious. This could be its own video. And I thought covering the Subnautica shallows and foundations was silly. I mean, it is. Was. But this is also silly. I can't even deconstruct all of this easily. I'm running out of concrete. Well, that's annoying. I'm going to have to go down and then come back up again because I'm out of concrete. You serious? There's the manta. Well, I guess this answers the question of how far in the world I got. So there's the desert biome over there, there's the sea over there, there's ocean all around here. So we're all just on a big island, it looks like. Stretches off that far. Well, I need concrete and metal plates, so maybe I put them into the dimensional depot directly. I'm just going to fall, because I can. How long is it going to take me? Whee! It's an interesting city arrangement I've got down here. There's my railway that goes nowhere. I need to put like 2 times that length down just for the sake of another achievement. Got pipelines. I'm going to fall into the pit. At this rate. I can also just catch myself with my hover thing at any point as well. Have a bit of air movement too. Whee and hover. I don't actually fancy taking a death at this point. Alright. We need to feed concrete and plates into dimensional depot, and I think I want to do it directly. There you go. You fill up there. And then I want to do the same thing over here.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
There. Alright. And then we're just going to keep everything else on me. But you're feeding into the dimensional depot at a great rate. So you're always going to fill up with concrete and plates. This is something I probably should have done a long time ago. It had the same thing coming off for like rods and all of that sort of stuff as well. In fact, you're a splitter, aren't you? We could have a merger down here. That's fine, whatever. Don't care, I don't need rods. I only need plates and... Look at that thing. Look at it. That's so silly. Let's go back up and finish this off. I'm committed at this point. Or at least I should be. Time to keep climbing the tower. It's going to take us ages to go all the way back up again. Coming down was much quicker. Alright, we have reached the top. Time to continue our absurdity. What's the betting that it's only like a couple more steps or something? I'm sorry in advance for anyone watching this. But I'm probably going to put the whole thing unadulterated as a video. Hello, YouTuber.
Fix-it property
Hey, there
will
we
not
go.
function outside of fix-it property. Return fix-it property to fix-it property immediately.
Brilliant. I wonder if I could have done that by going horizontal instead of vertical. I can build it, I just can't go up any higher. Okay, well no, let's deconstruct those. Here's the manta ray. Okay, see there's only 2 other biomes I didn't really fully explore, and that's kind of the coastal area over there, and the desert area over there. Alright, time to fall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, and then it would be like 48, 49, 50 at least. So 50 times 40 is 1,000, so it's a kilometer up, basically. Okay, you've got to get a kilometer up. Great. Well, that'll have helped towards my build 5,000 foundations metric as well. Because I had to build, like, however many of those. Other achievements I still need to get is get knocked over by a vehicle. Well, trains don't have collision, so I'm not sure how to do that. Build 5 kilometers of railway, I'm 3.4 Ks out of 5. Build 5 Ks of pipelines, I'm 4.3 out of 5. Build 5,000 foundations, I'm only 1,500. And I need 5 more Mercer spheres and 26 more hard drives, and buying the golden nut. Great. Okay, well, I'm not going to do all of that here, or on stream. Sorry if that's a disappointment, but I really cannot be bothered doing all achievements on here. Especially, I don't know how I'm going to do the get knocked over by a vehicle. That's going to take some research. Tickets can go away. 175 now. Almost 20% of the way there. Objective. Nothing. Milestones. Cleared. Please select a milestone. I can't. I've run out. Research. Cleared. We've done all the important things. Yeah, we haven't got some of the facetious achievements around just constructing lots of stuff or collecting tons of stuff. But we've done everything else the game has to offer. We could explore everywhere, to be fair, but honestly, rather than exploring everywhere on this save, I think I'm going to leave myself a bit of mystery. And casually, off stream, I might start again and choose a different starting location. And see if I get plonked down somewhere to the north, then I won't know where things are, and that's good. That's how you keep it fresh. I'm not going to explore everything, everywhere in this save. So I don't know how much is randomized. Like theoretically the wrecks and what they require to unlock them, that would be kind of nice if they were randomized, but I don't think they are. So that means the replayability is a little bit limited if you learn everything. And I already made that mistake with Subnautica. I say mistake, I mean it's a much more limited game anyway. I don't think I'm going to speed run this one though. I think that might be a bit of a step too far. Anyway, all that aside, I think there's some interesting conclusions to be drawn. One, always expand, never replace. Never kind of go, okay, I'm going to repurpose this to one other thing. No, it just always expand. I should have spread out over this entire plane over here at some point. And kept all of my, like, smart plating, versatile framing, all of that. They should all have been continuing to produce. So that when I needed them, I just had them. And I just didn't have to worry about it. That would have been a big thing. So that's one piece of advice. Another one is just don't bother with nuclear stuff. Like, unless you want to clear the research tree like I did, just don't bother. And literally the only reason I needed that was to unlock the nuclear Nobelisk that I have never used and never intend to use. That said, I do have one, so you know what? You know what? Let's go out with a bang, shall we? We got this from the FICS-it event. And in fact, let's see what the other ones do as well. We've got pulse. Okay, well, gas is going to be pretty straightforward, but we've got pulse and gas as well. Let's figure out how to reload those. One, let's save the game in case we destroy things. I don't actually think you probably can't destroy your own buildings, though. I think you just probably destroy yourself. Now, how do we change our ammo? Okay, well there's two normal nobelisks. Boom, boom. Simple. Okay, fine. So pulse nobelisk, what does that look like? Hif. Gas nobelisk. Hif. So pulse to the left, gas to the right. Okay, pretty disappointing. Right, now. Time to go out with a bang. The gas is still going. We could chuck it on the space elevator. From downtown. Oh. Okay, that mushroom cloud was honestly a bit disappointing. Oh well. We now know. So that disappointment is the only reason that you actually need the nuclear stuff, like to harness uranium at all. Just don't pick it up yourself. That doesn't work too well. One last time, let's go up our lookout tower. Though we now have a much bigger lookout tower over there, but we're not going back up that one again. From humble beginnings of our little hub down here, making small little conveyors and stuff, we've pretty much, I think, replaced everything. I think those mines and the smelters that come off them are probably the most original parts. That and the concrete mine and the copper mine, but that, of course, has been upgraded to a Mark III by now. I think the limestone is still just a Mark I, though. We never really felt the need to go beyond that. I should have. Just regardless, I should have. Just to double it. Because every now and then I did find myself struggling a little bit. And I should have made sure that it went straight into the dimensional depot as well. And I'm honestly surprised at myself for even sticking with this, because there is a couple of points at like phase... I think the start of phase 3 and the start of phase 4 were the worst parts. Phase 5 actually didn't feel that bad. I guess because I'd done a lot more prep by that stage. And also, I think the earlier phases, that's where you're hitting your power limit a lot more. So you've got to spend a lot of time just solving your power grid. I did that with coal here and to the south. I think I should have done that a little bit more. I could have doubled the amount coming from that power, from that coal mine, I think, and had more power supplies over here as well. And I was also very late to harness fuel as a fuel generation for power. Should have done that much earlier. But geothermal was also really big, I think, because you can slap in some geothermal so much more easily, and you don't have to worry about balancing resources and all of that stuff. But the scalability of fuel, the fact that you can take it up and get it through to rocket fuel and stuff, that's pretty big. The ionized stuff, not worth it. It probably does make a big deal, but doesn't feel worth it. That last stage of the tech tree never feels worth pursuing. Well, I'm not quite sure how to finish this now, but I think we'll just leave it at that and say thank you very much for watching. If you stuck through this entire series, I'm very impressed, and thank you very much. And if you're just coming into it now, then feel free to go back on the playlist and see where I was floundering around and had no idea what to do. I still have no idea what to do, but at least I'm now done. So, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time, next game.